guys, so before we jump into this, I just want to let you know I completely forgot to make an intro. I'm so sorry about that, and also forgive me for this wig. It was my first time. Maybe I'll get better, maybe I'll do it again, maybe I won't, we'll see. But I hope you enjoy it and please keep on watching. So like always, at first I'm gonna start with my eyebrows, and I'm probably gonna honestly just skip through this part because if you watch my other two videos, you see how I do them. It's pretty easy, and I'm using the same exact thing I always use. Okay, and once the eyebrows all done, I'm going to outline the bottom of my brow. I'm gonna be using this Alamar Cosmetics flat top brush. Any flat top brush will do, whatever you have on hand. For the concealer, to line my brows, and probably for my whole eyelid, honestly, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. This has been around for a really long time, and about a year ago, I want to say, people got on the train with it again, you know, whatever that saying is. But I really want a super light colored concealer, and I think this is the lightest one I have. By the way, excuse my nails if you can tell that they're yellow at all. I was cooking rice and I put like turmeric in it and some chicken with turmeric, and if you've ever cooked with it, you know it like stains everything for days. So, but it's super healthy, so you should try it. And so once that's down, I'm just gonna take the actual applicator and put some on my eyelid, and then take my Real Technique sponge and blend it out. Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell by the intro, this is a super extra AF look, but I missed Christmas, I missed New Year's. I figured, you know what, let me go all out for Valentine's Day. And so once your eyelids are all ready for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Juvia's Place, the Soooo palette. It's super colorful colors, really pretty. And I'm gonna be going into, I don't think they have names. Well, you know, I'm just gonna be doing that little corner thing wherever I put it, I think up here anyways. And I'm going to be going in with the pink color in a Morphe M441 brush. So I'm going to kind of stamp it on at first because I want the pigment to come out super vibrant, and then I'll blend the edges later. I'm actually switching brushes. I'm going to use the Morphe E17 brush. And then with nothing on the brush, I'm going to take Morphe M506 brush and just blend the edges, just super light-handed. Well, that was great. Thought nothing was on there. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm going to go back with that pink color and the E17 brush and start stamping it on. Okay, and with the Morphe M506 brush, nothing on it this time, I'm gonna blend out the edges. Okay, and so once that's done, I'm going to take an e.l.f. concealer brush. It's like a super small little paddle brush. Again, whatever you have works. And I'm just going to cut the crease. And so after that's done, I'm going to go back to the color in the brush that I used to stamp on the original color and blend it into the cut crease. And so after that's done, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. I'm going to start doing an ombre vibe. So I'm going to use the Morphe E18 brush. And this is another pencil brush, but it's a little bit smaller than the previous one. And so I'm going to apologize for jumping to so many palettes, but honestly, like, I'm just trying to go for a specific look, you know? You can use the palettes that you have or make it your own, you know? And I'm going to use another paddle brush, and this is Alamar Cosmetics. And then this Morphe palette, I'm surprised it's actually not more used up. It's super old, it's the 350, but I'm gonna use this whitish color right here. It's the closest thing to white I have. I wish I had actual white, but I'm just gonna put it right in this little part so it just is one, connects the whole ombre thing. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the first brush we used. I'm not putting any more product on it, just what's already on it, and kind of blend where that and the lighter pink mixes. And then the brush we use for the lighter pink, I'm gonna kind of use it to blend where that white color touches. Okay, and once we've done that, I'm going to do what I always do with cut creases, honestly, and I'm gonna line right here, and I promise you, like, this is the trick with cut creases. It will completely make everything look so much neater. It'll look so much better. I'm using a Morphe flat top brush and that original pink we used. And just to tie everything in a little bit more, I'm gonna use my white NYX felt tip liner and line this line real quick where the edge of the cut crease is. And so once that's all done, I'm not gonna lie, I struggled a little bit. I'm pretty sure my pen or the liner is almost out, so we'll see how it goes on the other eye. Regardless, this is the look, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the other eye. And so after that's all done, I'm gonna prime using my Pores No More Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt, and I did this in my last video too. I'm doing it on the outside of my cheeks, the outside of my whole face pretty much. And let's not like talk about this going on right here. This is my first time putting on a wig, and I'm just doing it for this look. It was all cheap on Amazon, so. Then I'm gonna use my Professional Primer by Benefit, and if you struggle with pores, like large pores, I swear by this stuff. And next I'm gonna be using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in vanilla. Do a couple, like a pump and a half onto my sponge. Just kind of dot it around and then I blend it out, honestly. And I'm just gonna line around my eyebrows with the Alamar Cosmetic flat top brush that we used underneath our eyebrows earlier, and my foundation, and just line around the tops of my brows. And so now I'm gonna cream contour just because I feel like this look calls for it, honestly, with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the color C4. Okay, so once I've contoured the face, I'm gonna use the face like it's on my own. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, the same one I was using earlier, and do it in all the normal places. I'm also gonna put a little bit right in here to clean up my contour. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more to the sides of my nose. Okay, and so once that's all done, I'm going to set the bottoms and just key areas on my face where I crease easier, or you know, whatever. Just the foundation alone doesn't really sit well on my face. I can't ever talk. I'm gonna use my Morphe M438 brush to do that. I don't use a sponge personally. And I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me powder in Fair Light. So what plans do you guys have for Valentine's Day? I originally was gonna have to fire for work, like go shooting. I was gonna be super upset because I was gonna be there during nighttime. I was honestly gonna be really sad because since we've met, we have had one holiday together, and that was that immediate Halloween. So, including birthdays and everything, like anniversary, one holiday. So I was pretty disappointed. And then I was told I'm going to ALS on the 14th, so I'll be home that night. It's a long story. ALS is like, it's a long story, but it's like kind of school for 5 weeks, and so I'm super excited. God stays looking out for me. And I'm just gonna use a little bit to set my whole face for when I do the powder on top. Okay, and with that all done, I'm going to finish up the eyes real quick with the same original brush we used. I want to keep my eyes kind of open looking, especially because I have really small eyes. So I'm only going to bring the powder in about 3/4 of the way. Now, if you already have bigger eyes and you don't want to make them look, you know, bigger for whatever reason, makeup's your own personal preference, honestly. You can go ahead and line all the way through. It's not going to change the whole look all that much. Instead of the same brush we used earlier, I'm going to use a Morphe blending brush because I don't want it to be so concentrated, if that makes sense. I'm just using it to blend out the edges pretty much. Okay, and with the eyes done, as far as eyeshadow goes right now, I'm gonna finish up contouring the face, and I'm gonna use my Benefit Hoola bronzer and a Morphe M504 brush to contour my nose. Okay, and so once that's done, I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and bronze up my face a little bit. And after that's done, I'm gonna finish up with some blush, and this is my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso and a stippled Japanesque 942 brush. And after that's done, I'm going to finish up the eyes, and I'm going to do the inner corner and brow bone. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette, and I'm going to go in with this white color right here. I'm pretty sure it's called Moroccan Ice. And I'm going to use a pencil brush by Morphe because I wanted to use a whiter highlight color to kind of keep with the theme on my eyes. And I'm just going to use a little bit of it underneath my brow. And once it's done, I'm just wiping off that brush using my Morphe Spark High Impact Highlighter. And I'm going to highlight the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my top lip just a hair. And then I'm going to use the same highlighter in my Morphe M510 brush and highlight my cheeks, temple, and chin. So I know I always say I never do lashes, but I feel like I just have so much going on right now. Like, it would just look really weird without lashes, honestly. So I'm gonna use the Ardell Faux Mink lashes in 8110. So I'm just gonna measure them to my eyes and see about where I need to cut them. And I mentioned in either my last video or the one before that about how I have to do my eyelashes because I have really hooded eyes. Okay, I'm just working against a lot when it comes to my eyes. I have hooded eyes, I have deep set eyes, and I just have small eyes in general. And then on top of it, the corners of my eyelashes are super curly. So I used to be, when I would do lashes, they would always get caught in the curly lashes right here. And then on top of it, I don't have a lot of room to like be moving around and putting it on, you know? So after a lot of research, so I found this girl on YouTube. This was a long time ago. Honestly, I don't remember her name or anything, but she has curly lashes too. And the trick that she came up with or found out or was shown, I don't know. So you take a curling wand and you take them to your lashes. Now it looks crazy, but this works. You take them to your lashes upside down and you pretty much uncurl your eyelashes, and it just makes it so much easier to do. Okay, and so once the lashes were done, I went in with Wonder Beauty Unlashed mascara just to blend in my naturals with the falsies. And so now for the lips, I'm going to use a NYX red lip liner in Hot Red. And then I'm going to use the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. I'm not sure what color this is in. It doesn't say. I got it in my BoxyCharm though. So I want a little bit more pink back in this lip. This is more plum. I'm going to use the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in First Base. And I'm just going to put a little bit right in the center to ombre it. And so you could totally leave the whole makeup look right here, but you know, like I said before, I wanted to be extra with this, so that's what we're gonna do. That original first pink color we used, and just pack a whole bunch on there. So now I'm going to set it with the same color we used on the inner corner. So now I'm going to use my Olay mist to set my whole face. Okay guys, so this completes the finished look. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think down below. Like I said, if you want to do like a real like everyday look or whatever, or like going out look, just do minus that, minus the wig, and you're good to go. But other than that, please like or subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.